Hello Internet, welcome to the channel. My name's Frankie, and in today's video we're going to be touring everything that I've built so far in Floki Wildlife Park, and that is the Temperate Hills section of the zoo. If you'd like to download this zoo and have a look yourself, it is now available on a console workshop. Now, let's get to it. So, welcome to Floki Wildlife Park, and more specifically the Temperate Hills. In today's video we're going to be doing a bit of a tour, something I haven't done before. You're going to see me playing live, as in I'm recording my audio whilst I'm playing the game, which is why the audio is probably a little bit badder, because I'm having to record it in a way that I don't normally do. So in order to do this tour we're going to go into explore mode, and that'll put us down at floor level. And now we are the same height as the guests, like, hello people. Yeah, so this is the entrance to be built in episode 1 of Floki Wildlife Park. It was a while ago now. I haven't really done anything to this front bit. This has stayed exactly the same. It expanded a little bit further that way just to complete the building because it was just an open space. But as we go around the corner and enter in here, in the last couple of days we got the aquatic pack on console, and I've been able to add all the faux rocks to the inside of this entrance, which means we now have it looking exactly how I envisioned in the beginning, and that is a bit more like a cave kind of feeling. And over here we have the boa constrictor. Let's see if we... oh look, right there. Nice and easy to spot. I'm accidentally climbing on the rocks, that was accidental. And then on the left we have the... is this the green iguana? Yes, I believe it is. Right, can we spot any here? Oh, there's one at the back right there. And oh, that's the tail of one there. And then we have our first habitat animal, and that is the Aldabra tortoise. I quite like how this has been... it wasn't entirely intentional, I wasn't really concentrating on the frame, but I kind of like that it is part of the rock work, that education board. Over here we have our Aldabra tortoises, and look, they seem to be having a family meeting back there, which is adorable. I'm quite happy with this habitat. It's kind of, in terms of the interior of the habitat, it's fairly simple, but actually building it, raising it up off the ground like this and having the the window that goes around the edge, it did take quite a lot of work. But oh look, here's the baby Aldabra. Oh, so cute. I think I might come back and change the colour of these donation bins at some point. Around the rest of the zoo they are a different colour, and I did that to kind of represent the Temperate Hills, but I think I may change the entrance ones as well. Okay, so as soon as we come out of this entrance area, we've got a little signpost telling us what is this way, and we've got the Temperate Hills in general. That includes a restaurant and a picnic area. Over here we've got more exhibit animals, including the African giant land snail. I've never actually looked for these guys. Oh look, there's one right there. Can't see any others. There were loads in there though. Over here I believe is the dart frog. It might not be the poison dart frog actually. What is it specifically? The lemons poison frog. Now, can we see any of those? That is the question. I am struggling to see any. Let me know in the comments if you managed to spot one, because I can't at the moment. I've got to say, it is really nice to experience the zoo, everything that I've built, in this way for a change, as if though I am a guest. It is actually really nice. Then over here we have the other type of iguana. What's it called? The Lesser Antillean iguana. And there's one right there. Hello, my good sir. I went for the fake 3D rock backgrounds on these. Oh, there's one perched on it back there. But unfortunately, this bit of concrete is too close to it, and therefore it kind of blends in. Kind of clips through the wall. Maybe I could adjust that, but honestly, it's not the end of the world. I'm not sure I want to use my energy on that. Over here we have the black and white ruffed lemur habitat. Now, the idea behind this one was to make it nice and compact, and make sure that the animals have plenty of climbing space and stuff, whilst keeping it quite tight and small. Yeah, it was quite an interesting habitat build. Make sure to watch that video if you're at all interested in how to make something like this. Of all of my habitats so far, this is easily the most, what I think of as traditionally zoo-like. As in, this is the kind of thing that you would see in a zoo, whereas my others are very large and open. Oh, there we are. Hello. The rest of them must be upstairs, because there's a little upstairs area over there, and I can't see them. Yeah, these guys are great fun to watch. They've got so much energy. Oh, there he goes, probably to join the others. I really like they can climb the trees as well. Speaking of, I just spotted one in a tree. Hello. Okay. Right, I'm not sure if I should do something else this way or just leave it how I've done it, which is just a lot of plant life. That's how I've done most of my gap filling in this zoo. It's just fill the areas with plants. So here is the beginning of Temperate Hills, and I made this simple sign just by using two different, well, I used the art pieces that are letters to write Temperate Hills. Then I duplicated it, offset it slightly, and put it behind itself and changed the colour to get this kind of drop shadow effect, which I think looks quite nice. And then we've got a wooden sculpture of the wolf head and the bison head, which I believe is from the New World theme. So if you want to do something like that, that's where it's from. Again, we just got lots of natural scenery to the edges because, well, the zoo would have been built in nature and we're trying to leave it as untouched as possible. Anywhere that we're not specifically building is going to still remain looking quite natural. Over here we have the alpine ibex in their lovely rocky habitat, which I am very fond of. Again, it's quite small, but I think I managed to do quite a lot with it. I'm accidentally climbing the... Oh, I am really sorry, madam. I just stood on her lap. Oops. Yeah, okay, over here. You can see them in the background. Oh, wait, I can zoom. Come on. Whee! I'm having a little drink over there. We've got our mechanic repairing the fences. Lovely. The males really are something quite special for the alpine ibex. Their horns are just crazy. And then behind us, on the other side of this incredibly busy path, I'm hoping once I start to expand the zoo, people will spread out a bit more, because this is crazy. Which is my fault. Over here we've got the mixed deer species habitat of the European fallow deer and the red deer. These two species get on really well. It's quite nice. I was really happy when I built this habitat in terms of the natural aesthetic I managed to get. I think it looks really nice. It does seem like you're in the middle of a forest clearing, and these guys have gathered to have a little drink and eat and, you know, just run about a bit. It's quite a nice amount of colour as well. It's not overbearing. The flowers are spotted around, but I think it's a good balance. See, this is what I mean by the donation bins. In the Temperate Hills, they are all these lovely shades of green. So I think I might change them in the entrance, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I should do them like yellow, orangey brown kind of thing to blend in with the rocks that are in the entrance. Now, the guests wouldn't actually be able to come up to this door because it's a staff path, but let's just look through. You can see my male pronghorn over there. It's got some colour variation, which is really cool. It kind of reminds me of like a Dalmatian or something. So yeah, this habitat is the American bison and the pronghorned antelope. And originally this was a chain link fence, but it kept getting the pronghorns really stressed out, so we ended up replacing it with the wooden fence with windows in it. Oh look, baby bison. Oh, you got dunked by a barrel. The bison have done particularly well in this habitat. I say particularly well, it's just that the pronghorns have a much shorter lifespan, so I've had to replace them a couple of times already. Look at him playing with his dumbbell. Over here we've got a bit more of a nature filling space, and we've got a large toilet. For this I just used the New World's blueprint. I didn't bother making my own. I just dumped that right there. And the backdrop to the Temperate Hills is this huge cliff face kind of thing with a waterfall coming down that starts our river. Over here we have our restaurant. Oh, my pronghorns are fighting. I'm gonna have to sort that out soon. And we called it Chomps after a particular T-Rex, which I know. Yeah, So inside, we've got a few wall decorations, not very much, but we've got the odd bit here and there. We've got an ATM in here just to make it even busier. Yeah, that was a bit of a silly choice on my part. I made this little beaver sign where he's talking about the food he's going to be having because he's a hungry, hungry lad. I quite like to see into the kitchen over here. When I built this, I did realise that I'd kind of built it all back to front, really. So the guests have to go right round the back in order to be served, which is a bit annoying, but I'd realised too late in the process to properly fix it. Here we have some lovely butterflies, and then out here we have something that I'm quite pleased with, but one, an outdoor eating area, excellent, but two, it serves as a viewing platform for our American alligators, which at the moment I'm not sure that I can see any. Wait, are there some guests looking? Where are you guys looking? Over there. Where are you? Okay, at the moment I don't think we can see any, but we might be able to see them from the other viewing gallery. Oh, just get the glimpse of, I believe that's a female, judging by the size of it. Oh no, wait. No, that's got to be the male. Look how deep its head is. Chunky boy. Yeah, so just like when you're at a real zoo, you're getting that experience of not quite being able to see things. They're hidden from you. Very busy, this restaurant. Yeah, this is the other viewing gallery. This bridge, which, as I said, waterfall, leading into the river. So we can see it. We can see down into the alligator habitat from here. Ah, that's much better. See one of them basking, the other one swimming. Oh, look, baby. We've had quite a few babies now, as you can see. One of them's even grown up, and there's another baby there. It's nice to see them actually using this shelter, because not many of them have. Oh no, one of my animals has died. Who was it? Oh, fallow deer. I'm going to quickly go and remove that, or at least call the vet for it, because we don't really want a body just sat in the habitat, spreading disease and stuff. I'll have to catch up on some zoo management once we're done with this tour. It's amazing. You take like 5 minutes out just to relax and enjoy the thing you've built, and then you'll get behind on the management side of it. Here we have the entrance to where our pandas are kept, and we've got some blocks with some panda statues and this East Asian archway. This is just from the East Asia theme. It was a blueprint that comes with the game, so I would definitely suggest you use that. It's a really cool thematic thing to have. Yeah, this habitat was great fun. I really liked adding the ivy to the outside. It just makes it seem a lot more alive. Oh, the zoo was just closed and reopened. I've got it timed so that we don't really experience nighttime. Look at all that yummy food. I am trying to climb into the habitat. Oops. See the pandas just over there in the house. It's got its back to us, but just chilling. There are a few in here now, so there might be some actually out and about. Oh wait, there's another one sleeping. Oh, here we go. Name of is it a fire hose ball? Is that what that is? I was really caught off guard by how much I liked these animals. In the real world, I've never been able to see one there. Well, there aren't any in the UK now. It was last year, there was only one zoo, but they've been returned to China. Up here we've got an extra viewing gallery where we have our animal talks as well about the panda. This is a bit more of a private viewing gallery, so you can't see, like, you don't get the best view. It feels a lot more like you're in the wild, just peering into their habitat. But yeah, in the UK you can't actually see giant pandas anymore, so I've never had the experience of seeing them in the real world, and therefore they've gone a bit underappreciated for me until I saw them in this and really spent a bit of time with them. They are awesome creatures. What is happening? Why am I going up and down like this? Oh, okay. This is the beaver habitat. We've got quite a natural... Okay, the floor's really annoying. We've got quite a natural looking habitat here. I put in a lot of effort with the trees being littered everywhere, as you can see, because, you know, that's what they do, isn't it? They cut down trees. And along that vein, I then surrounded the only two trees in the habitat with a little barrier so that they wouldn't actually be able to get to it and... Excuse me, how was that? Just standing in front of me. So that the beaver wouldn't actually be able to get to it and chew on the tree and therefore make it fall down. You can see them right at the back over there. One's going to their little habitat house, whilst the other one is, I think they're following actually. Oh, hello, there's a third one in the water. Hopefully they'll come more this way so that I can show you the other viewing gallery for this habitat. We're going to take the stairs for this. And here we have an underwater viewing gallery. Oh, perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better view. That's literally perfect. So yeah, last week I came back and outlined this window using some dead twigs and stuff just to make it a little bit more immersive. As you can see, I've gone for a bit of a cave look here as well. There's a lot of stone and whatnot, and this is before we got the cave rock. Not the cave rock, sorry. The faux rock, so it's all natural stones, which is a bit heavy. Oh, it's snowing. It hasn't snowed in the zoo for ages, like not since the first year that I opened it. Wow. We've got some seating here as well, so you can just sit down, chill, and watch animals. Oh wow, we're going to get to see the wolf habitat in snow. That's awesome. Oh, let's have a look. Over here we have the wolf habitat with a lovely wolf statue just outside. This viewing gallery was designed to give you a large sweeping view of the entire habitat. You may not necessarily get the best view of the animals, but it's to make you feel the wonder of experiencing how big this habitat actually is. And I think, personally, it's quite nice. But as I said, you can't really see the animals, so let's go down to our other viewing galleries to see if we can. There are more animals dying. Who's it this time? It's another deer. Okay, I think we're getting to the point where our batch of European fallow deer are getting to that age where they're all just going to start dropping, which is very, very unfortunate. Explore mode. Boom. Right, we're back. We're going to ignore that habitat for just a second and try and get a better view of the wolves. Look, you can see some up here right now. Oh, one of the puppies. The puppies are so cute. Okay, over on the right, are any of them eating? No, it doesn't look like they are, otherwise there'd be guests here. So the wolves are very much a case of, if you see them, you're quite lucky. Because, for the most part, they spend most of their time over there, where that one's coming out, in their cave that I built them to sleep in. They spend a lot of time over there. But every time they're fed, they all come rushing over to this food tray, and it is a sight to behold. I'm loving this snow. It's really nice to experience this for the first time in ages. It's about to disappear, it stopped snowing, so it'll warm up and be gone in no time. Over here we have our... Excuse me, can somebody wipe this? Who is injured? Oh, is it the pronghorn? They've been fighting, haven't they? That's what I said about the management thing. I need to come back and manage it. Right, good. The screen's not frozen anymore, so we can see the raccoon. Where are they? There's their rubber duck. That's the best part about this habitat. This is the most recent build, obviously. You may have seen it recently on the channel. It was added because of the Twilight pack coming to consoles. They must all be in their bed because I can't see them. Whoa, just saw a flying child one. There they are. They're all back there on that big rock. The keeper's trying to hoover them up. That's not very nice. I love the raccoons. Oh, sorry. I love the raccoons' animations. When they play with the water sprinkler, it's really funny because they stand up on their hind legs and kind of act as if they're being shot. After having built so many really large habitats at this point, because I hadn't built one in so long, it was really nice to get back to building a small habitat. Yeah, okay, we'll move on. Let's go over here. Now, where we're going to be building next is either going to be up here, beside and slightly behind the Temperate Hills, or we're going to the right at the entrance, and I haven't fully decided which yet. So let me know in the comments what you think would work well. Over here we have our Californian sea lions, and these guys can be heard from all over the zoo. You can hear them literally any point. They are very, very loud. Oh look, there's a baby up on the bank over there. Cute. And another one by that ice block, and I think another one in the house. Oh, there was another one there. So many babies. These guys are constantly having babies. It's adorable. Okay, we're going to go down here, look at our underwater viewing gallery, which is... I forgot to change the colour of the water. That was meant to happen a little while ago. I think you're going to have to leave this view for a second, go to standard mode. No. No. Okay, there we go. We want it on... Was it Everglade? No, it was Crystal. That's what we wanted it on. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. That's a little tip for you. You can always change the colour of your water to improve the clarity of it for underwater viewing galleries like this. Because look how much better this is than what we just saw. Or they're going to do some feeding from the fish. Look, fishies. Come and eat. Come and eat the fishies. No? Just swim around the fishies? Anyone? Fine. Okay. Yeah, this was one of the earliest builds for the Temperate Hills. I think it was actually the first one because I'd made the river and it just made sense to kind of make this area first. And it was a lot of fun making something so big and water based. Oh, look at these guys. It's like they're chasing each other. You gonna eat some fish? It's really nice watching these underwater creatures. They just behave so differently to everything on land. Okay, moving on. This little viewing gallery, I made sure to cover in plants at the back just so that it wasn't rock, because rock looks quite ugly. And if we go to the right, you can go in one of the viewing domes, which allow you to see the animals from underwater. But up here we have our animal... the animal talk's just finished. Everyone's leaving. But here's an animal talk area where you can sit up here, and then our presenter will be right here, chatting about the California sea lions. Which you can get another view of here. Instead of underwater, you are above them this time. Hello. Okay, I think that is it for the habitats. So we will move on to one of the last areas that I haven't really shown on the channel before. And that is the picnic area. But first we have this roundabout is going to be kind of central to the zoo. It'll go off in the different directions to the different parts of the zoo. And to mark out the different areas, I've created a kind of almost like a diorama kind of thing. Lots of rocks and nature and stuff with statues of the animals in these zones. This is a saltwater crocodile, but I am kind of proxying it for the American alligator because they don't have a statue, so we're just going to use that. Yeah, we've got the raccoons, which they look like they're hatching a plan, which I think is very funny. We have the majestic wolf, the American alligator, even though it's crocodile, the California sea lion, alpine ibex, and giant panda. Unfortunately, there aren't statues for like the bison or the pronghorn antelope. There are a few that are missing, but that's fine. This gives you the general idea of what's in this area. And yes, now we have the picnic area, which is right here. I did all the pathing out of the bark, and we've got plenty of benches and stuff. And to get our food, we're going to go to one of the 4 food trucks. We have the chips food truck, which or fries. Yeah, it's fries, isn't it? What's it actually called? No, I don't want to. I want to learn about the shop. Yeah, Monsieur Frites. And then we have the Pizza Pen, which unsurprisingly serves carrots. I'm joking, obviously it serves bananas. This is one of the blueprints for, I think it's a New World blueprint. I thought it'd just fit here quite nicely. Over here we have, is it Fox's Coffee? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Fox Coffee. And I've tried to keep the food vans the colour that kind of represents the food that they are serving. And over here we have some lovely gulpy slushes. So our gulpy sodas, in a nice slushy form. Yeah, we've got some nice traditional looking street lamps as well. I think they're quite cute to add to this atmosphere. And that is the basic... Oh, what's going on here? Well done, Miss Security Woman. Thank you for catching this pickpocket. Now you, leave my zoo forever. Take your stupid chops and go. Yeah, keep walking. Okay, his chops aren't stupid, they're pretty cool. Yeah, so that is everything that we've got built so far. The next section of the zoo, I'm thinking it might be a cold region, just because I'm very excited to have the penguins in the game now. I really want to build for them. So they're probably going to be the next animal that you see on the channel. So if you want to see that habitat build, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I will put a final cinematic kind of tour of the zoo right now, but I will actually do my outro right now so that you could just sit back, relax, and then continue your day. So thank you for having watched the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and maybe give this one a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out quite a bit. Make sure to share it with your friends and stuff, you know the deal. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.
Sizowakha, ubula zashaka, sizona silapha thina sizowakha.